The real name of this athlete is Hannibal, it's true, but not for king, but Tyron Lanham. And if today young people are running on the horizontal bars because they saw videos of Michael Vasquez or Chris Heria, for example, then before 90% of people started training because they saw a video of Hannibal. The first video of this athlete was published on YouTube 12 years ago and got 10 million views. By comparison, it's like getting now 100 millions or more. Such popularity has caused a huge stir around both Hannibal himself and sports in general. I should also note that Hannibal was remembered not only by his unique skills at that time, but also for the way he moved, how he looked and even dressed, altogether making him really unique. And I do not even know if he would get such a popularity if this man did not share his skills back in 2008. It goes without saying that he started to be noticed, and with the help of the already quite famous bartender's team, Hannibal got a second wave of popularity by uploading another video, which got 2 times more views than the first. But for all this popularity, behind the personality of the athlete there was a very hard life. Few people know that he began training on the street not because he did not want to train with iron, but simply because he did not have money for a full-fledged gym and coach. According to insider information, in 2011, when the competition was held in Ukraine on workout, to which the calisthenics stars flew directly from America, Hannibal was not there. And it happened because he did not even have a passport, and in addition to assistance with the organization of the trip, Hannibal also wanted to get paid for his arrival, while the others wanted just compensation of all costs. And I am by no means judging him. Living in a complete ghetto, he obviously wanted to monetize his popularity, because everyone who made his videos at least earned money from the views. Bartenders got their channel pumped up, but Hannibal got nothing. Although the contribution he made to the sports was really priceless. The only benefit from the views was of course the popularity, which allowed him to get more clients for personal management and training, but nothing more. So even when Islam Badurgov did his interviews with this athlete, I assure you it was not for free. I even think that sport was kind of an outlet for him to get away from the reality. And his popularity didn't come to him at 16, but at 28, when he was already a fully formed person and realized that you had to grasp your chance with your teeth, otherwise you could very easily be forgotten. And as Hannibal did not have the business skills like Chris Heria did, he had to make money from the sports with the methods that were available, that is, just to train people in the park. At the same time, everyone in the life of an athlete had his own difficulties, just like all of us, with which he had to deal at the same time. As for Hannibal's personal life, after watching 6 episodes of his story of the workout level channel, I can say that he is basically a completely ordinary man who doesn't really even want all this popularity. He is a regular family man who has 3 children, the last of which is a boy, also named Hannibal Jr. And now he is mostly living a perfectly normal life, in a nice apartment, collecting cars which Hannibal never had before due his financial situation, and most importantly, he continues to practice and train people. Some people say that he is not the same, but let us be objective. Who of you would want to look like that at 43 years old? On his Instagram, he periodically posts videos that prove to us that he is still in a terrific physical shape. Here, for example, he does a cross on rings, something he did not do even in his prime. At least it was not online. He also still does the trademark pull-ups, which are also called Hannibal pull-ups. By the way, not so long ago, Joe Rogan, the author of the most popular podcast in the world, went crazy from his workouts, where he admitted that these guys in Brooklyn parks represented by Hannibal are amazingly physically developed, and that all these gyms are useless if you can build such powerful bodies and be functional on an ordinary court. Unfortunately, this podcast has been restricted by YouTube, apparently because it discussed some topic forbidden by YouTube policy, but fragments of it are still available in various redownloads. Hannibal himself expressed his respect to Rogan on Instagram for bringing up the subject of calisthenics and by mentioning the sports once again on his popular show. You just watched fragments of Hannibal's workout uploaded to YouTube in 2019, where he just turned 40 years old. For an hour in this video, Hannibal was training his client, as I understand it. And as you can see, everything with his form and strength is absolutely fine. In addition, from this video I heard a very interesting idea about why he always works out without t-shirt. And the main reason is that it motivates you to look good at all time. After all, many are embarrassed to take off their t-shirts in public, or do not even do it after losing their form, but Hannibal still looks cool. And if we compare him, for example, with bodybuilders, many of whom after their career completely lost their progress, here we do not observe significant changes even 15 years after their peak condition. And no matter what they say, even now when you come to any court, very often that athletes is greeted like this.
This is like shocking. Hannibal, the legend. Hannibal for king. God bless. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, man.
Yo, listen. Before I got in the bar, who was I watching before I got in the bar? It was you. It was you, Hannibal.
Listen.
It was you, baby.
To me, this video is the best demonstration of how Hannibal is really doing, and that is he's still inspiring people all over the world. And personally, I find it much more motivating that he continues to train at such a high level than his old skills. After all, sports is what affect the quality of your life first, and then all sorts of records and achievements. And of course, friends, right? Who among you was also motivated by Hannibal in his time? Honestly, I'm that kind of person. When I saw his video one day, I just became incredibly excited by the idea that it's possible to do something similar with my body. So do not be stingy with your comments. I will be really interested to see how many of us and what a big impact that hero of today's episode actually had. And also don't forget to like this video if you really like it. And just in case, turn on the notifications, so that YouTube will notify you about new videos. And that's all. This was Fedor Chepki with you as always. I'll see you soon and bye bye.